Hello, welcome to our online sugar craft class. My name is Mrs. Kate Eddie Tamal, the CEO of Touch of Kate Cake, Kumudara, Port Harcourt. Okay, so we're going to be working on our shoe, our heels. We're going to be doing different design like your full cover, your open toe, like a sandal heel. I just want you to have a good knowledge of different kinds of designs or patterns. Okay, so whenever you're faced with any, you can deliver very well. All right, so for a start, I'm going to be showing you my templates. Okay, please be very conscious of this particular part of the video. I'm going to be showing you my templates. These are self-made. This is like your shoe dryer. Okay, I made this myself. Okay, I made them out of straw board. This is called straw board. Now, before I show you or explain to you how you can do this, we have our shoe mold. Okay, our shoe mold. You go to any cake shop close to where you live and tell them you want a shoe mold. Okay, it comes in sets. Okay, where you have your templates. You have your heel mold, you see, you have your heel mold. Then you have your shoe dryer. Okay, the shoe dryer, some comes in plastic form, while some comes in cellophane. This, something like this, okay, that's the material used. Okay, I'm going to be sending the shoe dryer, a picture of the shoe dryer into the group, okay, into the class, so that you see in case you want to get, okay. All right, then we have the shoe mold, that's the shoe templates. These are for the top, the stripe, the back, the stripe, then the back top, the front top. This is an open toe. Okay, now these ones are usually sold at the cheaper rates. These are sold at the cheaper rates. I think there's one order to cut the sole. Okay, I think I'll look for that. But for those of you who don't have this, there's another way you can get your templates. What I did at the time was I realized that, okay, this is for the sole. This is for the sole. You see, these things, they don't last. See, this one is already broken. You see it? They don't last. So what I advise you to do, even if you decide to get the shoe mold, please try and do replicate the templates. Like, look at what I did. You see, this is just carton. This is just carton. You see, I need to cut this in case this one is bad. I'll always have this, and in case I want to teach a lot of students, like hands-on class, so each person will be working on their own shoe. Okay, not like waiting for this, give me your templates and all that. All right, so that's for that. Then there's something I did. I wanted to do a full cover. Like, I noticed that most of this shoe mold doesn't come with a full cover. Now, this is a real shoe anyway. This is my shoe. Doesn't come with a full cover template. Like, you want to do a cover shoe template, it doesn't come with that. Okay, so what I did was I had to get an okay shoe, this already used shoe. Yes, just for the purpose of pulling this out. Do you understand? All those, I just went to the market, I saw these shoe like for sales. They were actually on sales. It was very cheap, and I bought a smaller size, like a 36. If you notice, most of our sugar shoes, they are not as big as 40. I use 40, 41. So you can't put this 40, 41 on the cake, and it will be too big. You understand? So the mold say won't even fit in for this. So I had to get a size 36, so that when I pull this part and use it to get my templates, it will rhyme, or it will blend with the heel that I already have. You understand? So you can as well look for any of your old shoes. If you're using a small size 36, just pull this part, dismantle it. Let me see, dismantle it. Okay, so you can use this to get your template for your full cover. So you see it, I dismantled. I just had to cut this part, like a straight cut here, so that I can use it. I can slip it on my straw board. Do you understand? To get this. So this is my template for my full cover. Now you can as well, if you don't have this, you understand, you can as well get something like this. This is your heel is heel too. this for the back parts, and this, you see, you can just dismantle this front, dismantle this. You can cut this one out, so you use this one to get something like this. You see it? Yes. Then if it's an open toe, you know we have some shoes that are open toe, something like this. You understand? So that's that. So this is the straw board. You just go to bookshops. Yes, you get to the bookshops. I got one for 800 or 700. You see, this is the straw board. Okay. So this is my own dryer, shoe dryer. So what I did was to get a measurement. I measured the shoe dryer that came with one of my former first shoe model I bought. You understand? I measured it and used it to get this. Like, I measured it like from here to here to here and used it to get this. And that's why, if you notice, if I put my heel, it will blend. This is how I'm going to put in my heel. You understand it better when we start the class, okay? So this is how I'm going to put in my heel. You see it? I'm not adding this part because the heel is going to start from exactly this line. So I just got them, I marked them to know where to bend each. Do you understand? So I'll advise you to just try and get a shoe dryer. This might be difficult for you to understand, okay? So just try and get a shoe dryer. They sell it separately. They sell it 1,500, 1,000. Mostly for this type, the xylophone, this type, okay? Just get your shoe dryer. I'll advise you to get your shoe dryer. So for your templates, you can make use of any of your old shoes. If you are using a small size like 36, or go and get any cheap old shoe. Do you understand? Then this one comes with the pack. It comes with the shoe mode pack if you're buying the set. But if you're not buying the set, they sell this separately. It could be 2,000, 2,500, you know. It can fit in for any shoe you want to do. Okay, so that's that for this part. Please, wherever you don't understand or anything I've said that you don't understand, you can ask the question in the course of the class, right? So we're going to get started now. Okay, so I already have my ready to use heels. You see, I got this using my heel mode. So I'm going to be showing you how I got these heels. Okay, now when you want to walk on the shoe, please try and make sure you do your heel like at least a week toe. So these ones I did, they're just like 3 days, you know, but it's best it stays longer before use, like dries better, so you're very sure there's not going to be any breakage and all that. You understand? Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to achieve this. It could be in any color. Here we have green, we have pink, we have blue, we have wine. Okay, we also have white. You see? So I'm just going to be showing you how to achieve this. Okay, see it? We're making use of ivory. Remember, whenever I want to mold, okay, if you've done my online classes before, you will know I always say I just use my normal fondant and I add more CM, like enough CMC, bit by bit. Don't just over add to a very huge or large quantity of fondant so it doesn't dry out or become useless for you. Okay, so you just add CMC so that it firms up on time, not like firming up that same day, you know, but at least firms up very well at a shorter time. Okay, so this is ivory. I've already added CMC to it. Just added mostly like my normal ivory fondant, my normal color, my normal fondant I use in covering my cakes, birthday cakes, wedding cakes. I just added extra sand to the particular one I want to use. So how to get your heel? This is what you do. Just take a little part. From a round ball. From something like this. See? You do something bigger, still very okay. This is Crisco vegetable shortening. Just put it inside, just so that it can come out. So next, I'm just going to fit this in. See it. Like I said, it must not be exactly the size of the mold. It could be more. When the excess, you can just trim it out with your craft knife. Okay. See what we have. If I'm having excess, I'll just trim it out. See? Trim it out. Trim the excess out. Make sure it's smooth. Cut this part. Then you get a skewer. Let me just break from this. Supposed to get the first skewer. You know, it has a tiny mouth, but let's just manage. So you get a skewer, your kebab stick, tiny one, and just push it through this. While pushing it in, you're twisting it. You're twisting it. There are times it might poke out. You have to do it again. So you push out. Here we go. See it? Just use your hand. So this is what we have. See? Perfect. So you just keep it on your xylophone like this. Just keep it like this to dry. Okay, so you can stay for as long as you want, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you know, just leave it to dry. So if we come check this in 2-3 days time, see that it's firmed up, it's strong, and it's ready for use, right? So I want to show you something else. Now, if you notice this one, you see, I've already added sew to this, like black sew, this one, ivory sew. If you're seeing it, ivory. See, this is ivory. So this one's black sew. See? So I want to show you how to do that. You don't do it immediately you do your heel, okay? When it's dried, before you start decorating, you take your fondant. Get your corn flour. You know, I love working with corn flour a lot. See, when I'm molding, you roll. Should be as thin as possible. See, it should be as thin as possible. Get water, get the particular heel. So let's use this. I've not added anything to this. Just pour water, not so much, but enough to stick. See? And place it. Then use your craft knife and trace it out. Just tracing it out. So this is what we have. Cut any excess. Just use your hand. you feel you're still having excess, you can just trim it carefully. So easily trim because the heel is dried. So just like you're carving a wood. Good. Yes, so this is it. Alright, so let's get, so we're going to be starting with a white, okay? Okay, so we're starting with the white. So I've already fixed one of the heel, you see. I want to fix the other one for you to see. I'm actually going to be doing just one leg, okay? I intend doing a covered white and perhaps a full covered white, but it's going to have an open toe. Then why this one is also open toe, but a sandal-like open toe. Do you understand? So look at what you do. You just take it, you cut your skewer, use that same skewer, create a hole on your, this is your xylophone, your dummy. Create a hole. Just press it. Then put this in that hole. If you feel it's not well arranged, you can move it. See what I'm doing? Put it back. Yes, so this is what I did. So you see, I don't need a sellotape or anything to hold it. See, my dryer is set, our heel is set. Okay, so in this class we're going to be using royal icing and water. This is just royal icing. I love using royal icing when I want to stick the main heel, the main sole, like you know, the main sole. I love using royal icing. Just rub it to here and stick it to it. For every other part I use water. Okay, so this is just royal icing now. Your egg white and your icing sugar just mix together. See it? Good. Okay, so I'm going to be adding CMC to this one, but bit by bit. I'm going to add to this first. Just want to knead it a little. This corn flour. I'm going to be adding CMC to this white. See? There's no measurement. Just going to knead it in. So next, I'm going to be rolling it. Should be thick. Should be thick. I want you to give me 2 of this. So you see, I'm just going to place this for the main sole. Make sure you place it well. Just cutting it out. This is one. Good. One. I'm going to be cutting another. because I want us to be working on both shoes at the time, both white. You can mark it with it and then remove it and cut it. For me, I love doing any. Second one. Okay. I'm just going to be folding this and keeping it back in my Ziploc. Be sure to lock it. So now I'm going to be rolling this. Remember, it was this color we used for the heel, the sole part. So we're going to be using this for the sole part. You know, in your shoe, underneath you have the sole, the very thin. Then on top you also have, but halfway. Okay, so we're going to be using this for the white. Okay, so I've rolled the ivory to be as thin as possible. You see how thin it is? Remember, when you cut this one, the main sole, size it on your shoe dryer. You see? You see it? So I'm sure it's okay. Like, it's perfect. I'll do same for this. Perfect. You see it? So fine. So I'm going to put those things first, as in the inner sole and the outer sole, before placing them here and drying them. Okay, so I'm just going to use this to cut out. I'm not going to be cutting full, okay? Because the part that is going to be on the heel won't be needing this. I'm going to cut the back out, that's for sure. So this one is one. I can trim it very well, like I don't want any rough edge. Trim this side out. Trim this side. Okay. I'm cutting another one. Okay, so one is going to be for the back. So let's say this is the back. I'm just going to gum with water. Remember, I'm not doing full parts. Just going to gum with water. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to gum with water. Look at it. See, this is for the back part. Okay. I'll size it again to be sure of the part I'm cutting out. Okay, I'm just cutting from here. So you see, it's going to be like this, like this. Good. Then you just use your hand and blend it in. So you see, this is what we have. Okay, so now I can gum this. Okay, I'm just going to use my hand, take my real eyes in, put on this, just little, not so much. See, and stick this. See, just gum it. See it. Just leave a little space because I'm going to put the back top here. Okay, so I'm just going to put this one on top like this. I'm going to reduce this because it's not supposed to be covering the whole part of the top. So just use your initiative and reduce it. Just a little. Oh goodness. Sorry, let me use this way. I'm going to see, I'm just reducing, trying to reduce the other one because this top part doesn't need to cover the way the under so covered. So I'm just reducing it. Good. So when I feel I'm okay with what I have, I'm going to trim it out, like use my knife. So you see, so I'm just going to gum this with water. Before you gum with water, make sure you have checked it, you have sized it, like okay, it's perfect, exactly what you're looking for. Good. So we have our sew, both the top, the under part. Then you want to stitch. You know we have stitching wheel, but you can make use of your skewer. So just use your skewer and create the stitching holes, like just pressing it. You see? Just try and be accurate when doing that. So I'm just going to stitch round. Okay, all right, so I'm going to be doing this one the same way I did this. So when you want to cover the top, like doing the full cover, you know, and the other one, I'll get back.